Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We'll see the Bulls and Chicago.
Here we go.
And it's Chicago to start out. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Dennis Rodman is out there with Longley. Then there's Pippen. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Harper in at the point. On defense, the Bulls. They set the pick. Irving with it. Down low. The kick outside to Butler. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge.
Poor timing on that play causes the turnover.
Now Harper. Screen by Longley. Harper kicks to Rodman. Goes back up. Longley lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now, here is Irving. Drummond a screen. Irving kicks to Artest. Drummond in the post. Covered by Longley. And it's Artest missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
They get it back. Yep, it counts. Rodman's got his first 2 points of the night.
Love the extra possessions. Defense has them stopped, but can't control the boards.
Irving kicks to Aldridge. Outside for Artest. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in.
He has great instincts on the offensive end. He's tough to contain.
Harper against Irving. Rodman sets a screen. And stolen by Butler. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And on the way from Irving for three. Artest dishes to Irving. To the inside. Pippen with the steal. Jordan with it. Butler covering from 12 feet out. And Jordan with the nice inside bucket.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Here's Aldridge. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Aldridge has got his first bucket in this one.
You get a chance to see the elite court vision there. Excellent pass.
Rodman with a screen on Artest. Artest against Pippen. 5 on the clock. Fades. They get it again. He dishes it to Jordan. Over Butler. And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist by Pippen. Jordan's got his second bucket tonight.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
Well, obviously, this was the strategy coming in. Feed him the rock and let him go to work.
Now, here's Butler. Rodman grabs the miss.
I like the aggressive move on the layup attempt, but the defender, he just stayed right with him.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. The Bulls also changing it up. Bushler comes in for Jordan, and Kerr subbed in for Ron Harper. Brown against Kerr. Pass to Bushler. And here's Longley. Rodman with a screen on Anthony. And again, Chicago. No good. No one near him. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game right now. That free throw missing. Some changes for Chicago. Huntington comes in for Longley. And it's Simpkins in for Dennis Rodman. 1:21 left here in the opening quarter. Lopez, a screen on Curry. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You know what? It's a big momentum builder for sure. That could be a game-changing moment there.
Here's Pippen after the Bulls pick up 2. Back to Kerr. Takes the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Kerr's got his first 3 points of the game. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. Goes up off the pick. And the dunk by Lopez.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Kerr. Pass to Bushler. Bulls moving the ball around. Pippen against Crawford. Just 4 to shoot. They set the pick. Pippen, no luck.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
That's how it's drawn up. That is, everything but the finish.
Offensive rebound. Out to Anthony. From outside the arc, a three-pointer is right on target. Anthony's got 5 points so far.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
For 3, Pippen. At the end of 1, a closer contested game so far. Bulls lead by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Either team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls? Chicago trailing here. So the Bulls 5 right now. Kerr is out there with Bushler. Then it's Simpkins. Then it's Tony Kukoc. And it's Wennington in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You know what? It's a big momentum builder for sure. That could be a game-changing moment there.
Here's the screen. Anthony against Kukoc. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Brown. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. The shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Crawford. For 3. And it's Brown missing. Chicago trails by 4. Outside, Kukoc. Over Anthony. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Kukoc has got his first points of the night. Now here's Brown. Lopez, a screen on Kerr. Brown the pass to Lopez. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Lopez has got the lead up to 4 now for the Bulls.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Porzingis with the steal. Here's Porzingis, the fast break chance. Crawford's shot is good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Drummond's checked in for Lopez. Artest comes in for Anthony. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And Irving subbed in for Brown. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Williams, he's checked in for Wennington. Rodman comes in for Simpkins. Jordan, he's checked in for Bushler. And Smith subbed in for Steve Kerr. Right side, Williams. Back to Smith. Rodman with a screen on Irving. Smith kicks to Rodman. Basket counts.
He turned on the Jets. As soon as he got that screen and went right to the hole. Great decision making there.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Chicago leading by 3. Outside Irving. to the middle. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
That's about as violent as a rim rocker as it gets. A real confidence builder.
Kukoc kicks to Jordan. Kukoc a screen on Butler. There's the dish to Smith. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
Oh, what a terrible foul there. The shot clock winding down, and he ends up bailing out the offense with a silly foul.
Bulls making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in, and the Bulls making a change also. Ron Harper, he's checked in for Tony Kukoc. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's our test. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And now an 8-point Chicago lead.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Smith dishes to Harper. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. And the Bulls with another miss. The Bulls leading by 8. Butler passes to Irving. And the Bulls another 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Harper against Butler. Jordan the screen. Harper kicks to Jordan. And stolen by Aldridge. Smith against Irving. Here's Drummond. Outside Irving. Aldridge a screen. Irving dishes to Aldridge. The shot, no good. Jordan with some nice D. Chicago trails by 11. Right side Harper. Williams against Drummond. Williams passes to Jordan. Over Artest. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it. And it's 6 points for Jordan.
Fantastic defense there, but he somehow still got the fadeaway jumper to go.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Really on the right plate defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
So for the Bulls, Longley's checked in for Williams. Pippen comes in for Jordan. And it's Brown in for Smith. Chicago with the ball. 11-point game. Rodman with a screen on Butler. Harper kicks to Rodman. Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Chicago leading by 10. Here's Irving. Outside for Artest. From outside, off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Got a piece of it. Irving with the steal. And here comes the break. Here's Butler. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. The Bulls have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line. And he knocks down the first one. So it's both teams making substitutions here. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Artest on the wing. 1 second left. And that one is hammered home.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Chicago trails by 12. They've got Artest. Irving is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
And a lot to like about that play, particularly how it ends.
Yeah, at the rack. That's what you want in transition, a high percentage look.
Rodman kicks to Harper. Four on the clock. From deep. Great D that time from Irving. And again, Chicago running the court in transition. Here's Butler. Here's Drummond. And count it. And a chance for one more at the free throw line.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, Drummond. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Harper kicks to Pippen. Jordan the screen. Here's Rodman. Rebound by the Bulls. Drummond's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And Artest with the basket on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, and the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
You know, for the most part, their perimeter D is holding up, but they might have to sacrifice some of that to close down the lane.
Porzingis is checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And the Bulls making a change also. Kerr's checked in. Here's Jordan. It's tipped.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
And the foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul. So for the Bulls. Simpkins, he's checked in for Longley. Kukoc comes in for Rodman. And Bushler's subbed in for Pippen. Simpkins, no good.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
It's good. Artest's got 12 points in the game.
I like what he's given them tonight. Efficient offense that's helped fuel this lead.
Irving against Kerr. And there's the pass to Simpkins. Now, here's Kerr. He's tightly guarded. Here's Jordan. Will it go? He lays it in. He's got 8.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Drummond with a screen on Jordan. Butler goes in. 3-pointer. Artest, good.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Showing no mercy. Double-digit lead and still putting it on him.
For 3, Kerr. It's Drummond with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle, too. That sends Porzingis to the free throw line. That one on Kukoc. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Drummond. Anthony comes in for Ron Artest. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Butler. And it's Brown in for Kyrie Irving. Chicago also making some changes. Huntington comes in for Michael Jordan. And it's Brown in for Steve Kerr.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, he could have made a better choice. He left him an easy one. Let's see how he plays the next screen.
Porzingis.
And everything they're attempting is going in. Tremendous run here in the third.
Something went on in that locker room. They've come out aggressive, but also extremely focused.
The feed to Kukoc. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That'll be his second foul of the game. Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. Smith comes in for Bushler. Smith on the wing, guarded by Crawford. Shot off the pick, and it's sent back by Lopez. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 17-5 run here. Crawford, no luck.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Over in the corner, Brown. Outside, Williams. Dishes it to Kukoc. Brown against Brown. Here's the teardrop. Lopez with the block. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Anthony's shot is off.
When you miss a lay-in, it sort of sucks the energy out of your team.
And that one is good. Kukoc has got his third bucket of the night.
No one rotating over to help on the mismatch. Easy lay-in.
Lopez a screen. Crawford dishes to Lopez. Kukoc. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Chicago, cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. The Bulls leading by 22. So for Chicago right now, they've got Pippen, Bill Wennington out there at Rodman. Then there's Longley. And it's Harper in at the point guard.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
And here's Pippen. And the foul called on Jamal Crawford. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Bulls, Kevon Looney is checked in for Lopez. Green comes in for Anthony. And Mario Hezonja subbed in for Jamal Crawford. Shoots from the elbow. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. And here are the Bulls now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. And Hezonja gets it to go.
And a high percentage look there, and he takes full advantage. Bumps up the lead.
Yeah, the lead now is double digits. Some tricky matchups out there. Not a lot of solutions.
Harper the pass to Rodman. Fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
He turned on the Jets. As soon as he got that screen, they went right to the hole. Great decision making there.
Kerr's checked in for Wennington. Brown kicks to Green. Looney passes to Brown. Aldridge with a screen on Kerr. Down low, up off the screen, and Aldridge slams it in.
And really the story of the half. One team shooting it lights out. The other, the lights are just out.
You know what? It's two competing philosophies. One team playing it close to the vest, the other fast and loose.
Rodman with a screen on Green. Here's Pippen. Tips it up. Longley. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Looney kicks to Hezonja. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
No good on that one. Irving's checked in for Chicago. And Chicago also making a switch. Simpkins checked in, and he's good on the second. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Screen by Longley. From the wing. Green with the rebound. Here's Chicago. Here's Looney. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
And it's been about that execution offensively. I mean, they have been superb.
That's what's extending this lead. The right plays, right time, and good finishing.
Chicago making a switch here. Bushler's checked in, and it's Hezonja with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Gets it to go. That one good from Kerr.
He can be masterful in there, especially when there's no rim protection.
Here's Irving. Aldridge with a screen on Kerr. Irving drives in, got a hand on it. They recover it. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Kerr kicks to Harper. Screen by Longley. The high post shot. Another miss by Harper. Chicago with the ball. And Azania gets it to go.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
With this big of a deficit in the score, you'd think the losing team would be playing harder. Nope, the opposite.
Screen by Longley. Harper, no good. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And it's Irving missing. So it's Chicago now. Here's Bushler. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And this is the value of letting the play develop. You find the weakness in the defense.
Here's Azania. He's guarded by Harper. It's stolen by Kerr. .132 left in the game. Passes to Bushler. He kicks it to Harper. Here's Simpkins. Feeds to Kerr. Shot clock at 6. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Lets it go with a 3. Another miss by Harper.
You know, not sure if it's him or the defense, but just something's off tonight.
Especially in this quarter. He's had a few shots that looked like they would fall, but things haven't gone his way.
Pass to Longley. Over Aldridge. That one doesn't go. And it's Chicago the other way. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. That's good from Azania. So for the Bulls. Brook Lopez is checked in for Aldridge. Crawford. Comes in for Looney, and it's Brown in for Kyrie Irving. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Williams, he's checked in for Longley. Kukoc comes in for Bushler. Smith checked in for Ron Harper. And it's Brown in for Kerr. Smith against Crawford. Smith drives in. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. First one falls for him. So he gets them both. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance.
Oh! That's what I'm talking about.
Wow.
That was nice.
He almost hit his head on the roof of the arena.
We just saw a man fly.
Man, he really got up there. I don't think he was ever going to come down.
Kukoc with it. The layup off target. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they... can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks. Now